After 4 long years of humiliation, of failure at home, and embarrassment abroad, our long national nightmare is finally over. Strength is back. Common sense is back. America is back. In just weeks, President Trump has secured our border and delivered the lowest level of illegal immigration in history. Criminals are being deported. Cartels are being hunted. He's draining the swamp, slashing billions in waste at home, while closing the spigot of American tax dollars to foreign regimes. He's reopening American energy, ending regulations, and returning power to our military as he seeks to stop the endless wars across the globe. He's taking on the ruling elite and returning the rule of the people. Under his leadership, we are respected again. Thank you, President Trump, for saving the American dream. America PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
That work? Tell me that worked. I'm gonna be so annoyed if this doesn't work. All right. It's on the lower side. Man, I'm so sick of this shit. All right. What's up, everybody? I don't remember what I was saying. Something about America being awesome. Sorry, called you fat. I was angry. Oh my god. Okay. Lovely. 2 days in a row of just being muted. And I haven't been doing this for 4 years. Stupid. Okay. Do-rag. No, it's a freaking backwards cap, all right? People always think it's a do-rag. It's a freaking hat. Do I need to rock it like this so you can see the little thing on the top? No, it's stupid. I didn't watch the speech at all, I'll be honest. I haven't had the chance. It was I was sleeping. I've been doing my sleep in segments because it's nearly impossible to sleep one long session, especially with my show being the time that it's at. So what I do is I sleep for about 3 hours before my show. I wake up. I woke up about an hour ago. I get ready, do my show, then I go back to sleep for like 4 hours. I don't know if you guys know this, but humans were biphasic sleepers for a very long time. This is actually how we used to sleep. Let me show you guys about this. Biphasic sleep. Let's see if I can read about the for here we go. The forgotten medieval habit of two sleeps. That is so it's biphasic sleeping. Two sleeps feels so weird to say it that way, but anyway, let's see. Here we go. 1699. Yeah, yeah. It goes way back. I don't want a freaking story. I don't give a shit. All right, fuck BBC. Biphasic sleep. Here it is. Sleep Foundation. Oh, a daytime nap? No, this isn't what I read about either. Many people sleep 7 to 8 hours straight each night. Biphasic sleep may be more common than you think. Uh, blah blah blah. Okay. I just want to read about. All right, here we go. Polyphasic. I don't like that. That makes me like it less. Oh, okay. That's multiple segments. I see. All right. You know, I just got to say, since I started doing this, I didn't mean to do that. That was my foot pedal. I started about a week ago, and it is. I've felt so much more rested because my son goes to sleep at around 7:38, and I'm like, he's asleep. You know what I mean? And it's like it's usually like a good the first sleep for him is usually like a pretty good segment of sleep. Usually about 3 hours at least. So 3 hours, I'm waking up at 11. He's waking up at 11. She feeds him, goes back to sleep. I just stay awake. And then yeah, and then I'm just awake. I just do my show, and then I hang out for a little bit and then I go to sleep. It's pretty good. Usually he wakes up at around 3 a.m., which is a little bit after my show ends. So what I do is wait until he gets up. I change him. Stop it, Austin. Mhm. You sleep in two shifts too? Alba Twitch? Really? There we go. See? I cheat on my nighttime sleep with a daily sleep session. Nice. I don't know if I could do it during the day. Maybe I could. But see, like tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna try to get more sleep tonight after my show ends because tomorrow my wife goes to work, so she'll be gone for 6 hours during the day. So I got to be up and like watching my son. I'm gonna try to do a guitar songwriting session tomorrow. I haven't done this yet, but I do play music for him. but usually it's just kind of like I'm playing with him and whatever, but he's getting to that point where I think he's starting to understand what I'm doing, you know? So, yeah, or understand what I'm saying anyway. But anyway, the joint session, so I have it up. I mean, I have the whole the thing. I like loaded up to when Trump's about to speak. It's about an hour and a half long. It's a little over an hour and a half. Wow. Yeah, it's about an hour and 45 minutes. I don't know if I could do the whole thing. Mainly because I would pause and talk about it, so it's gonna end up being a lot longer than that. I guess we could if you want. How do you guys feel about it? Did I spell it? Oh, join. I forgot the T. Here, let me drop a T on there. Thank you. I didn't even notice. Guitar Gem to the ABCs. Yeah, maybe actually. Hey, thank you, Pamela's faux painting ATL. I'm glad. Wait, am I in your feed somehow? I got boosted by the algorithm into your feed. Wow. When was the last time you think you saw me in your feed? I'm curious. Yeah, just skip around. Okay, maybe I'll do that. They started fixing it. What? The algorithm? You think so? I think we have the same model turntable. Nice. Oh yeah, the classic Stanton. You know, it's always good. Is that true, Mark, or are you joking? Is did he really say this? Because that would be funny, and I would love that. Snowy Trump land. Oh, that's funny. Oh man, what's up, Josiah? Josiah just dropped a freaking 50 bomb. Whoa, 50 bomb. Hope you're doing good, brother. Hey, Josiah Rises. Thank you very much, there. I'm doing well. My son is happy and healthy. My wife is happy and healthy. I mean, what more can you ask for? I guess I'm also happy and healthy, which is good. It feels good. Thank you. My birthday's this week. My birthday's on Friday. So two days in 2 days time is my birthday. It's birthday week, basically, is how I like to do it. Although I really haven't been milking it as much as I usually do. Like I cleaned the entire house today. It needed it though. Spin the UFO? Man, it's been so long. All right. Oh no. Oh no, it died. Oh no. Wow. Did it finally reach its end? It's it's officially dead. Wow. Maybe I need to charge it. Maybe I need to charge it. I don't know. But this thing's been around a long time. I do need to open it up and clean the I'm sorry, Josiah. I right, there we go. I spun it. All right, does that count? Are you gonna wear lipstick on your birthday week? No, I don't celebrate birthday weeks as much as I celebrate other people's birthday weeks. You know what I mean? Like when it's my wife's birthday, I'm like, hey, it's your birthday week. I'm gonna make pancakes a bunch, or you know, breakfast in bed a couple times. You know, so it's more fun. I don't know. I like celebrating other people and giving them gifts. I love giving gifts. I'm a big fan. Yeah. Birthdays after 21 seem pointless, so I just ignore them. My own birthdays, sure. So, like, last year, I don't know, it didn't feel like I was just like, "Whatever, I'm turning 40." It was kind of a weird, bittersweet kind of a vibe, you know? Yeah, I don't care about my own birthday. So, like, I turn 41, you know? And I'm like, no, Dark Helmet, I totally get it. Right, my own birthdays. Adam, your picture frame to me is still going after 11 years. I think it's more than 11 years, Mom. I got that for you when I left Arizona, when I moved back to New York. So I was 25. That's like 16 years. You're gonna get the Switch 2 for yourself? I can't believe they didn't call it the Super Switch. It's like Switch 2. You know what it reminds me of? It's like turning the McDonald's from, a colorful with the play place into the freaking block building, you know? It's like they don't it's just it's just not the same. Super Switch would have been awesome. Super Nintendo? I don't know. Metastep does make a really good point. You guys all need to hit that like button. Because Nintendo wanted people to think it's next gen when they have a Switch Pro. I mean, is it really gonna be next gen though? Let's be real. I haven't looked into it. I haven't been talking about games. Let's see. Switch to specs. Let's see. According to leaks, Switch 2 will feature 8-core blah blah blah. Doesn't mean anything. What does his predecessor have? Oh, it's not confirmed at all. I see. Oh, okay. It's all just rumored. I will not be buying the Switch 2 because I don't play my Switch, nor do I play my Steam Deck. Actually, I do use my Steam Deck when I travel because it is pretty incredible. I have a lot of Steam games that are pretty fantastic. So, MAGA Switch. For me, I'm used to Nintendo making an actual new console, I guess, so it doesn't feel new. I get that. I miss the original NES. You should get another one. I'm sure you can find one somewhere. It's just bigger, and I got huge hands, so I'm getting it. Nice, nice. Yeah, I like the Steam Deck because it does feel good in my hands. I have also pretty big hands. So, all right, let's dive into this, shall we? Let's get it. Let's watch the masterclass that is Donald Trump.
Speaker Johnson, Vice President Vance, the First Lady of the United States,
What just happened? Did you just go back somehow?
Speaker Johnson,
Yeah, it did. That's
Vice President Vance, the First Lady of the United States,
Finally, a classy first lady. Oh, okay, we're doing this. Okay, yeah. So like, this kind of shit.
citizen Congress, thank you very much. And to my fellow citizens, America is back. Ago,
There's gonna be a lot of that.
I stood beneath the dome of this Capitol and proclaimed the dawn of the golden age of America. From that moment on, it has been nothing but swift and unrelenting action to usher in the greatest and most successful era in the history of our country. We have accomplished more in 43 days than most administrations accomplished in 4 years or 8 years, and we are just getting started.
Who do you think he pointed to?
To report that America's momentum is back, our spirit is back, our pride is back, our confidence is back, and the American dream is surging bigger and better than ever before. The American dream is unstoppable, and our country is on the verge of a comeback, the likes of which the world has never witnessed and perhaps will never witness again. There's never been anything like it. The presidential election of November 5th was a mandate like has not been seen in many decades. We won all 7 swing states, giving us an electoral college victory of 312 votes.
Is he about to do like the rant of he puts these certain things in almost every speech that he does?
By big numbers and won counties in our country.
Yeah, he is. Oh wait, is he getting booze? It seemed like they were starting to boo him. Yeah, this dude started yelling. Okay, is this when this guy gets removed? Okay.
To 525 on a map that reads almost completely red for Republican.
He just gave him the axe. You saw that? I knew that he got this guy removed. He was heckling him.
Now, for the first time in modern history, more Americans believe that our country is headed in the right direction than the wrong direction. In fact, it's an astonishing record, 27-point swing, the most ever.
He looked right at that guy. You see that? The most ever. He looked right at him.
Ever recorded.
Mr. President.
A 41-point jump.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House and to
AKA,
cease any further disruptions.
Shut the fuck up.
That's your warning. Members are engaging in willful and continuing breach of decorum, and the chair is prepared to direct the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order to the joint session. Take your seat, sir. Take your seat. Finding that members continue to engage in willful and concerted disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order.
That was actually
Remove
fast.
this gentleman from the chamber.
Remove him from the chamber. Damn.
Are directed to
Blah, blah, blah.
uphold and maintain decorum.
Over the past 6 weeks, I have signed nearly 100 executive orders and taken more than 400 executive actions, a record to restore common sense, safety, optimism, and wealth all across our wonderful land. The people elected me to do the job, and I'm doing it. It has been stated by many that the first month of our presidency, it's our presidency, is the most successful in the history of our nation.
I love how he addresses the right side of the room when he's saying things like that. Do you notice that? He's looking over to the left, which is the Republican side, where the people are almost going a little too gung-ho for clapping and standing and clapping and whatever. You know, it's like whatever, it's fine. But he looks over to the right, and when he's dropping certain stuff, like we're making America great again. It's very satisfying.
By many.
Look at that stare. Look at the difference. The stark difference here. It is just like, man, death on the left. They are so disappointed, or like just sad. Although this is the Supreme Court, right? It's not all of them, is it? I don't think they're all there.
Makes it even more impressive is that, do you know who number 2 is? George Washington. How about that? How about that? I don't know about that list, but we'll take it. Within hours of taking the oath of office, I declared a national emergency on our southern border, and I deployed the U.S. military and Border Patrol to repel the invasion of our country. And what a job they've done. As a result, illegal border crossings last month were by far the lowest ever recorded, ever.
It's amazing. Crazy how fast that can change.
And they chose not to come. Much easier that way. In comparison, under Joe Biden, the worst president in American history, there were hundreds of thousands of illegal crossings a month, and virtually all of them, including murderers, drug dealers, gang members, and people from mental institutions and insane asylums, were released into our country. Who would want to do that? This is my 5th such speech to Congress. And once again, I look at the Democrats in front of me, and I realize there is absolutely nothing I can say to make them happy or to make them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing I can do.
It's true.
I could find a cure to the most devastating disease, a disease that would wipe out entire nations, or announce the answers to the greatest economy in history, or the stoppage of crime to the lowest levels ever recorded. And these people sitting right here will not clap, will not stand, and certainly will not cheer for these people astronomical achievements. They won't do it, no matter what. Five times I've been up here. It's very sad, and it just shouldn't be this way.
Musk steals, save Medicaid. He was not getting rid of Medicaid. False. Look at this. Look how sad this woman is in the middle. She is not sad. She's pissed. The fuck is Nancy Pelosi sucking on something? What is she doing? I didn't even know she was still alive. Wow. They look like, oh my God, what is this thing? Holy shit. It's not cool to be a Democrat anymore. They lost the the cool factor. Protect veterans? Does that say protect veterans? Are you kidding me? And they're trying to get into World War III? Oh, I've seen her. It's just a shock every time I see that thing.
So Democrats sitting before me, for just this one night, why not join us in celebrating so many incredible wins for America? For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
Oh, that guy's smiling. We got a smile here. A little bit of clappage over spilling.
Every day, my administration is fighting to deliver the change America needs to bring a future that America deserves, and we're doing it. This is a time for big dreams and bold action. Upon taking office, I imposed an immediate freeze on all federal hiring, a freeze on all new federal regulations, and a freeze on all foreign aid.
Amazing. Could be.
I terminated the ridiculous Green New Scam. I withdrew from the unfair Paris Climate Accord, which was costing us trillions of dollars that other countries were not paying. I withdrew from the corrupt World Health Organization.
All of these are to the Democrats. All of the Democrats believe everything he's doing is horrible. Like all of these things that a lot of people recognize is saving Americans saving money, right? These are good things because these places are corrupt, right? Next is NATO.
Withdrew from the anti-American UN Human Rights Council. We ended all of Biden's environmental restrictions that were making our country far less safe and totally unaffordable. And importantly, we ended the last administration's insane electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto workers and companies from economic destruction.
Yeah, I don't think the Democrats care at all about the future of America because they keep talking about the tariffs. They're like, oh, the tariffs are going to be so bad because it's going to be on the customer. It's like, though that is actually true, prices might go up for a little while, but what it's going to do is corporations are going to find it's fiscally cheaper to manufacture in America. That is going to bring jobs and it's going to bring down the prices. And it's going to make America economically stronger. Right? So when he's talking about deregulating, now he's making it easier for these companies to make stuff in America. Right? America is one of the greenest countries on the planet. And we have all these green people going nuts about, and Europe also. Europe and America are like leading as far as like being carbon neutral or whatnot. None of those people are going to complain about India or China. None of them. When was the last time Greta Thunberg was in India or Bangladesh or China complaining about coal plants? Never. You won't ever see it because they'll fucking throw her in a gulag. Anyway.
To unshackle our economy, I have directed that for every one new regulation, 10 old regulations must be eliminated, just like I did in my very successful first term. And in that first term, we set records on ending unnecessary rules and regulations like no other president had done before. We ordered all federal workers to return to the office. They will either show up for work in person or
Am I still live? Can you guys see me? That was a first. My computer. Okay. Yeah, I'm back. Okay, thank you. That was wild. My computer blue screened. my freaking tabs are gone. Oh, thank goodness. I was able to restore it. That would have sucked. All my tabs. So many tabs. Oh, thankfully I was able to maintain. Wait, this is my main? Give me a second. I just need to reorganize my everything. Holy shit, that was annoying. What was I saying? What was I talking about? I think I need a new computer. I've been using this every day for 4 years. 5 years almost. Jeez. Meta PCs, save me. Give me a code so people can buy a cool computer with my code and hook me up. I have talked to them. They're pretty cool over there, Meta PCs. The CEO likes me. We're mutuals. He's cool. Cool dude. Armslave for 10 says keep an eye on it, but the video card could be going if it does it again during high GFX use or just basic video. It's like a video card failure. It's likely a video card. Well, I have a 3070. Really? Use code 199. No, I want my own code. Stop giving other people's codes. I want to get my own code. And anyway, I have a 3070. You have a 3070 also? Nice. For 8 years? Wow. All right. I need to reshare everything. Hold on. Share screen. There we go. Okay. All right.
And in that first term, we set records on ending unnecessary rules and regulations like no other president had done.
It went down.
Is allowed to viciously prosecute his political opponent, like me. How did that work out? Not too good. Not too good.
That's funny.
And I have stopped all government censorship and brought back free speech in America. It's back.
Is it though?
And 2 days ago, I signed an order making English the official language of the United States of America.
I didn't know that it was.
Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf
America.
I renamed for a great president, William McKinley, beautiful Alaska. We love Alaska.
Alaska is beautiful.
We've ended the tyranny of so-called diversity, equity, and inclusion policies all across the military. Country will be woke no longer.
So funny seeing this.
We believe that whether you are a doctor, an accountant, a lawyer, or an air traffic controller, you should be hired and promoted based on skill and competence, not race or gender. Based on merit, allowed us to do so. We have removed the poison of critical race theory from our public schools. States government.
He does this on every speech that he does. So like, You know, his inauguration speech, he said that he was going to do all this stuff. Now he's announcing what he's done. Look at that view, man. That is so crazy. These people are psychotic. These people are psychotic. They do not care about America at all. Look at these miserable bastards.
I also signed an executive order to ban men from playing in women's sports.
Oh, man, the Democrats really hate that, don't they? Generals and admirals are not supposed to play.
3 years ago, Peyton McNabb was an all-star high school athlete. One of the
Okay, I got to stop for a second because Diana Francisco, not only did she gift 5 memberships over to the Rumble side, but then she came over to the YouTube side and dropped another 5 gifted memberships. Diana. You get the hype music. I mean, you deserve it. You deserve it. Diana, thank you so much. Let me get some likes. Let me get some, I don't know, something in chat. I want to see some emotes. Let me see some smash. Let me see some smashes. Let me start it off. Wait, you don't hear the hype music? Oh my God, fucking StreamYard. StreamYard! Ooh, a little breakdown. You don't hear this often. Adam dancing when we can't hear music is pretty funny. Shit, you know what that means, right? People are gonna meme it. There you go. Have fun. At least I was dancing to a beat. Dark Helmet coming in hot with 5 gifted memberships to the channel. I'm loving this. He said, of course, I had to compete with Diana. I mean, by all means, start a competition. I'm 100% about it. Remember that day that people were trying to get Lucas a membership? That was wonderful. It was like 130 memberships. Insanity, by the way. That was insane. V6 Neon earlier before my Rumble reset, so I don't see it anymore, but he said he super chatted about, or Rumble ranted about Chernobyl getting drone struck. And I had a tab about it somewhere, but it's gone. Why isn't that anywhere? And it's crazy, actually. It's true. They got freaking drone struck by. I have no idea. So that's crazy. McClark gifting 5 subscriptions to the channel. That's 20 for the day. Huge. Thank you so much. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much. V69 again says, I think the armed forces and judges aren't supposed to break protocol and act as though on parade. The Dems are sitting behind them, so it looks like statues. Okay, so that makes sense. So the admirals, generals, and then the judges aren't supposed to actually do anything. So that makes sense. Okay. I wonder if Ukraine hit the plant. I wouldn't be surprised. Blame it on Russia. Hey, Russia tried to, destroy Chernobyl. Who knows, right? Ukraine hit Chernobyl. The plant was taken early by Russia early, so it wouldn't get hit. Like a false flag. That's exactly what I was thinking. Zelensky's a freaking feral animal against in a corner, about to lose his funding, you know? Damn, Dark Helmet. Oh, the music is had to start over there. Dark Helmet matching Diana Francisco right now at 10 members each. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome with the support tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you. I love you guys.
Best, preparing for a future in college sports. But when her girls' volleyball match was invaded by a male, he smashed the ball so hard in Peyton's face, causing traumatic brain injury.
Oh, yeah.
Partially paralyzing her right side and ending her athletic career. It was a shot like she's never seen before. She's never seen anything like it. Peyton is here tonight in the gallery, and Peyton, from now on, schools will kick the men off the girls' team, or they will lose all federal funding.
As it should be. Man, that sucks. To get to her situation is what I'm saying. It's amazing that they're finally bringing it so men aren't allowed in. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's the whole men. I'm just so happy that that's coming to an end. I mean, there's this thing I saw earlier today. Let me show you. Trans activists protest San Francisco clothing optional spa for refusing to allow male to be naked around women during a female only night. I just at some point I can't even believe that I'm reading this shit. You know what I mean? It's a clothing optional night, a women's only spa, a female only night at a spa, and some dude is upset that he can't be naked. They didn't even say you're not allowed in. They were gonna allow this man in. He just couldn't be naked. So he's protesting. Look at this freaking dude. Hold on. Is there a picture? I think I have scripts blocked or something. Hold on. Let me just go to my page. Look at this freaking freak of nature. Yeah. Yeah, that's a dude complaining that he can't be naked. Please let it be flawed. I bet he would have gotten a boner. Probably. But like, what? They weren't even. That's the craziest thing. It wasn't even segregation. The person was allowed in. They were letting this person in, but they weren't allowed to be naked because they have a fucking dick. It's like, yeah, hello, you're not a woman. So, bro, looks like a fucking psychotic predator to me. Okay, anyway, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's go back to winning. All right.
And if you really want to see numbers, just take a look at what happened in the women's boxing, weightlifting, track and field, swimming,
Olympics.
or cycling, where a male recently finished a long-distance race 5 hours and 14 minutes ahead of a woman for a new record by
Holy shit.
5 hours. Broke the record by 5 hours.
What?
It's demeaning for women, and it's very bad for our country. We're not going to put up with it any longer.
Holy shit. Dark Helmet for 5 gifted subscriptions over on the Rumble side now. It's just spreading the love across the 2 channels. Dark Helmet, you are an absolute G. An absolute G. That is so massive. Sorry, I just... You guys are amazing. I appreciate you all.
What I have just described is only a small fraction of the common sense
Oh, it was
revolution
5
that is
minutes,
now,
not 5
because of
hours?
us, sweeping the entire world. Common sense has become a common theme, and we will never go back. Never. Never going to let that happen.
I love it. He might be just giving something for the Democrats to complain about. Who was crawling on the ground just there? Wait, was there?
Never going to let the theme.
Was it Lydia?
Priorities is to rescue our economy and get dramatic and immediate relief to working families. As you know, we inherited from the last administration an economic catastrophe and an inflation nightmare. Their policies drove up energy prices, pushed up grocery costs, and drove the necessities of life out of reach for millions and millions of Americans. They've never had anything like it. We suffered the worst inflation in 48 years, but perhaps even in the history of our country. They're not sure. As president, I'm fighting every day to reverse this damage and make America affordable again. Joe Biden especially let the price of eggs get out of control. The egg price is out of control, and we're working hard to get it back down. Secretary, do a good job on that. You inherited a total mess from the previous administration. Do a good job. A major focus of our fight to defeat inflation is rapidly reducing the cost of energy. The previous administration cut the number of new oil and gas leases by 95%, slowed pipeline construction to a halt, and closed more than 100 power plants. We are opening up many of those power plants.
Don't tell
right
Just Stop
now.
Oil. They're going to be pissed.
And on my first day in office, I declared a national energy emergency. As you've heard me say many times, we have more liquid gold under our feet than any nation on earth, and by far. And now I fully authorize the most talented team ever assembled to go and get it. It's called Drill, Baby, Drill.
That's actually going to really affect the planet. You think about it, like if America, when America starts drilling and provides their own, it goes in energy independent again, and then gets the surplus, then starts selling oil to the rest of the world. I mean, everything is going to be cheaper. Like people, like the tariffs is going to make things pricier, but then the being able to make gas so much cheaper, you understand everything's going to be a lot cheaper then. Pretty incredible. Okay.
My administration is also working on a gigantic natural gas pipeline in Alaska, among the largest in the world, where Japan, South Korea, and other nations want to be our partner with investments of trillions of dollars each. There's never been anything like that one. It will be truly spectacular. It's all set to go. The permitting is gotten. And later this week, I will also take historic action to dramatically expand production of critical minerals and rare earths here in the USA. To further combat inflation, we will not only be reducing the cost of energy, but will be ending the flagrant waste of taxpayer dollars.
Love that.
And to that end, I have created the brand new Department of Government Efficiency, GOGE. Perhaps you've heard of it. Perhaps.
Maybe you've heard of it, huh?
Which is headed by Elon Musk, who is in the gallery tonight.
Is that his next baby mama next to him?
Thank you, Elon. He's working very hard. He didn't need this. He didn't need this. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Everybody here, even this side, appreciates it, I believe.
No, they hate him. They got
just
signs
don't
that
wanna
say
admit
he's
that.
steal.
Just listen to some of the appalling waste we have already identified. $22 billion from HHS to provide free housing and cars for illegal aliens. $45 million for diversity, equity, and inclusion scholarships in Burma. $40 million to improve the social and economic inclusion of sedentary migrants. Nobody knows what that is. $8 million.
Scott Sherrington said the last time Trump was in, our fuel prices in Australia dropped to about 70%. When Biden got in, it jumped by 150%. So $1 a liter under Trump was $2.50 peak under Joe. That's crazy. That's a huge difference. Wow. B6 Neon for one says it looks like the insane Ed Miliband, who is pushing the net zero crap in the UK, has pushed so many people past the limit with his insanity, is getting the boot from the government. UK needs a true Doge and a change. I think that's one of the beauties of Doge. It's showing the world that it's possible to have the people audit the government, essentially. It's pretty incredible. V6 Lord of the Reef for 2 says my dad is going to Paris, Germany, then the Netherlands for 2 weeks for work. I said he should go to Sweden and see this guy Adam I watch on Rumble, and he said he watches your show via Rumble TV app. No doubt, dude. Lord of the Ree's dad watches me. Dad of the Ree. Lord of the Dad of the Ree, I think. Yeah? What up, dude? Thanks for watching me. That's awesome. Watches me via the TV Rumble app. That's pretty cool. Love to see it. Love to hear it. Thank you for your support. That's freaking based.
Dollars to promote LGBTQI plus in the African nation.
Sorry, the way he said that was so
nobody
funny.
has ever heard of.
Deep.
$60 million for indigenous peoples and Afro-Colombian empowerment in Central America. $60 million. $8 million for making mice transgender.
Did you hear about that? Transgender mice? Crazy.
This is real. $32 million for a left-wing propaganda operation in Moldova. $10 million for male circumcision in Mozambique. $20 million for the Arab Sesame Street in the Middle East. It's a program. $20 million for a program. $1.9 billion to recently created Decarbonization of Homes Committee, headed up, and we know she's involved. Just at the last moment, the money was passed over by a woman named Stacey Abrams. Have you ever heard of her?
Oh, shit.
A $3.5 million consulting contract for lavish fish monitoring. $1.5 million for voter confidence in Liberia. $14 million for social cohesion in Mali. $59 million for illegal alien hotel rooms in New York City. He's a real estate developer. He's done very well. $250,000 to increase vegan local climate action innovation in Zambia. $42 million for social improving learning.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Most ever.
I don't know
and
how
they're
long
far worse,
this
but I
list
didn't
is.
think it was appropriate to be exposed and swiftly terminated by a group of very intelligent, mostly young people, headed up by Elon, and we appreciate it. We found hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud.
And waste. Not all of it's fraud, but there's a lot of waste as well.
Fight inflation and other things. Taking back a lot of that money. We got it just in time. This is just the beginning. The Government Accountability Office, a federal government office.
I'm sorry. The freaking chevron at the bottom. Doge uncovered over 10 million for male circumcision in Mozambique. It's just going across the bottom of the screen. This is right there. It's so funny.
Has estimated annual fraud of over $500 billion in our nation. And we are working very hard.
Why is that so funny to me? Oh my goodness.
Hard to stop it. We're going to. We're also identifying shocking levels of incompetence and probable fraud in the Social Security program for our seniors, and that our seniors and people that we love rely on. Believe it or not, government databases list 4.7 million Social Security members from people aged 100 to 109 years old. It lists 3.6 million people from ages 110 to 119. I don't know any of them. I know some people that are rather elderly, but not quite that elderly. 3.47 million people from ages 120 to 129. 3.9 million people from ages 130 to 139. 3.5 million people.
Not true. Did you hear some woman yell that? It is true, bitch.
From ages 140 to 149. And money is being paid to many of them. And we're searching right now. In fact, Pam, good luck. Good luck. You're going to find it. But a lot of money is paid out to people because it just keeps getting paid and nobody does. And it really hurts Social Security and hurts our country. 1.3 million people from ages 30,000 cases are age over 100. Thought by.
Okay.
Including, to finish, 1,039 people between the age at 3 years.
Okay.
But we're going to find out where that money's going. And
hold on one sec. I just want to very quickly. Kofifa Fitch for 5 says Ian Carroll on Rogan is nonstop blast. Worth the time investment. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that he was on there. I'm definitely gonna give it a listen for sure. Scott Sherrington for 1 says, "Did you see the Sesame Street thing? It was a $1,000 budget propaganda video. Where did the rest of the money go? You ask." Dude, to the Democrats for show, without a doubt. Of course. V6 Neon for 1 says apparently Congressman Sylvester Turner, Democrat, Texas, died immediately after being at Trump's speech to Congress. Probably didn't like that he'd be losing his misappropriated government funding. I mean, I missed a really good joke. Oh, watch the end of the Social Security part. Okay.
And it's not going to be pretty. There's more than 100 years, more than 100 years older than our country. But we're going to find out where that money's going. 160 years of age, more than 100 years, 120 and 2, including, to finish, 1,039 people between the ages of 220 and 229, one person between the age of 240 and 249, and one person is listed at 360 years of age, more than 100 years, more than 100 years older than our country. But we're going to find out where that money's going. And it's not going to be pretty. By slashing all of the fraud, waste, and theft we can find,
that it?
We will defeat inflation, bring down mortgage rates, lower car payments and grocery prices, protect our seniors, and put more money in the pockets of American families.
Oh, it was before that?
rates took a beautiful drop, big, beautiful drop. It's about time. And in the
one at
near
160?
future, I want to do what has
Okay, fine. I'll go back to it.
been 100 years. Your databases are, according to the Social Security databases, are age over 160 years old. We have a healthier country than I thought, Bobby.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. All right. That's cheeky. That's got to be it, right? Okay, that was it, yeah.
Full drop. It's about time. And in the near future, I want to do what has not been done in 24 years, balance the federal budget. We're going to balance it.
Good. Oh, look. There's movement on the left. Okay. All right. There's some life over there. There's some clapping.
With that goal in mind, we have developed in great detail what we are calling the Gold Card, which goes on sale very soon. For $5 million, we will allow the most successful job-creating people from all over the world to buy a path to U.S. citizenship.
Yeah, we talked about this. I don't like it.
The money that they've made, you wouldn't want to do that, but they have to pay tax, create jobs. They'll also be taking people out of colleges and paying for them so that we can keep them in our country instead of having them being forced out. Number one, at the top school, as an example, being forced out and not being allowed to stay and create tremendous takeout. The criminals, killers, traffickers, and child predators who are allowed to enter our country under the open border policy of these people, the Democrats, the Biden administration, the open border insane policies that you've allowed to destroy our country. We will now bring in brilliant, hardworking, job-creating people. They're going to pay a lot of money, and we're going to reduce our debt with that money. Have given us a mandate for bold and profound change. For nearly 100 years, the federal bureaucracy has grown until it has crushed our freedoms, ballooned our deficits, and held back America's potential in every possible way. The nation founded by pioneers and risk-takers now drowns under millions and millions of pages of regulations and debt. Approvals that should take 10 days to get instead take 10 years, 15 years, and even 20 years before you're rejected. Meanwhile, we have hundreds of thousands of federal workers who have not been showing up to work. My administration will reclaim power from this unaccountable bureaucracy, and we will restore true democracy to America again.
Okay, this goes on for another hour. I don't think I could do it. So what I'm going to do is I want to watch the part where I think this is it.
Secret Service. As an honorary.
Yeah, this is the kid who beat cancer, right? I think I went right to it, actually. It is, okay.
I'm also asking for a new crime bill getting tough on repeat offenders while enhancing protections for America's police officers so they can do their jobs without fear of their lives being totally destroyed. They don't want to be killed. We're not going to let them be killed. Joining us in the gallery tonight is a young man who truly loves our police. His name is DJ Daniel. He is 13 years old, and he has always dreamed of becoming a police officer.
I would have just put him on the seat.
But in 2018, DJ was diagnosed with brain cancer. The doctors gave him 5 months at most to live. That was more than 6 years ago.
It's crazy. He looks like a middle-aged man. Am I the only one? Am I allowed to say it?
Since that time, DJ and his dad have been on a quest to make his dream come true, and DJ has been sworn in as an honorary law enforcement officer, actually a number of times. The police love him, the police departments love him. And tonight, DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all. I am asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent of the United States Secret Service.
He faced death? Yeah, that's true. That's so awesome. That's a sweet moment. DJ.
Thank you, DJ. DJ's doctors believe his cancer likely came from a chemical he was exposed to when he was younger. Since 1975, rates of child cancer have increased by more than 40%. Reversing this trend is one of the top priorities for our new presidential commission to make America healthy again, chaired by our new Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy, Jr.
I don't know if you guys saw that.
Kennedy Jr.
Oh no. Oh geez. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Kennedy Jr.
Oh shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Now I haven't seen it's the only one, only the pinky is out. Confirmed. Now are the Democrats going to use this? What do you think? And he bowed. If the pinky is out, does that make it fine? Because it's not like full on, sharp hand. I mean, Elon Musk's hand was like sideways like this. Or it was kind of out and sideways a little bit, but
With an
what was that? Wait. Mama baby? What did someone say there?
With the name Kennedy, you would have thought everybody over here would have been cheering. How quickly they forget. Our goal is to get toxins out of our environment, poisons out of our food supply, and keep our children healthy and strong.
I love this. Okay. I'm going to read a few things because there's a couple moments that America's back. This guy got kicked out. We saw that. These freaking stupid people. Musk steals. It's so crazy because Elon Musk is running Doge, which is catching the government stealing money from Americans. And these Democrats are acting as if Musk is stealing from them or from Americans. It's so wild. Yeah, everyone keeps making the analogy of the bank robbers. Elon Musk is saying, "Hey, these people are robbing you." And these people are like, be mad at Elon for calling us out because they're the robbers. Freaking stupid. I love this. This young woman was killed. Jocelyn, 12 years old. That's Lake and Riley there. Oh yeah, the terrorist behind Abbey Gate apprehended. I love that. And then DJ, of course. How does a 13-year-old have a mustache? Does he have a mustache? I think that's also adding to it. The mustache thing. 73%. This is actually kind of huge, I think. Like if you think about it, CBS did a poll. CBS 76 approval rating. Right? I mean, you'd think that they would try as hard as they can to get that disapproval rating higher, right? You had a mustache at 13? Wow. He's 13, not 7. I mean, I didn't know anyone who had a freaking mustache at 13. No one in my high school or in my middle school, right? Because 14 is freshman. So I guess like middle school, 8th grade, right? 13. You did? Really? Mustache could be from chemo. Really? Interesting. I didn't know that was possible. Kofifa Fitch for one says from Twitter, as a German, I just want to get this straight. The entire Western world wants us to build up a huge army, march through Poland, fight the Russians. I'm just writing it down so there's no misunderstanding in the future. Right. Basically. Although what's wrong though is the entire Western world. That is inaccurate. No. It's not the entire Western world. It is a bunch of assholes at the very top that are, just making shit up essentially. Yeah. This is DJ afterwards. He's got a freaking faux gun. I'm so happy for this dad too, because I can't imagine what it's like to find out that your son has brain cancer, right? 5 years. So at 8, the kid was 8 when he found it out, right? Because I think he said 2018 he was diagnosed with brain cancer. Like that's just, I mean, my son is 6 months, and I am just, I'll do anything for him. I just want to keep him safe, and it's freaking awesome. I'm so happy. I'm happy for the father too. I'm happy for the kid, but I'm happy for his family as well. Trump's this image is so iconic. Trump, you know, it's like he knows that it's doing this antagonizes the left, that they hate it. He would have been 6. You're right. Gosh, I can't believe it's 2025. Wow. Oh my goodness. It's 2025. Can you believe that shit? Damn. That's so crazy. I'm tracking a bug with browser tabs ballooning to 4+ gigabytes to only certain channels and seem keyword related. Interesting. I should check because I use Brave and it informs me what each of my tabs are using. But I don't think anything Brave automatically will shut down tabs so that they're not being used if they haven't been used in a while. I really love Brave. Brave is freaking badass. So, Adam just went down memory lane. I saw it. Yeah, it's true. I didn't see the Dems not standing for DJ. They didn't show that the side of the chamber while they were doing the whole DJ thing. But according to what everyone's saying, they didn't stand. Now, I understand not standing for Trump. You hate him, you got TDS, you think he's evil, the devil, whatever, and all this shit. And obviously, you're an idiot because he truly just loves America. But what the hell did that 13-year-old who just loves cops, who beat brain cancer and is excited to be alive, like you couldn't let your guard down for the 13-year-old? You know? Uh, they did pan to the side? Alright, I must have missed it. Hmm. Because he likes cops? Is that what it is, you think? Because 'Cause they're anti-cops? It's they're evil narcissists? That could be it. I mean, that makes sense, actually. All in all, Trump looks good, sounds good, he's clear, coherent. It's nice to have a president that's able to speak, make sentences that actually are correct and make sense. Yeah. The adults are back in charge. It's freaking great. I mean, I don't like cops, but in that kid's mind, cops are good and it gives him purpose. So there are good cops and cops there is a good I think there are corrupt cops for sure. And there's systems in place to protect corrupt cops and it sucks. And I've had bad experiences with cops, but I've had good experiences with cops and I understand that they're a necessity in society. You know what I mean? So I don't like that BlackRock is buying out Panama. Wait, is that real? BlackRock is buying Panama? Right, BlackRock buying Panama. Let me see. Hmm. BlackRock-led groups deal to buy a stake in Panama. Huh. 90% of Panama Ports Company. Damn. Hmm. JP Morgan's upset that they're not a part of it. Interesting. Hong Kong conglomerate is what the current owner is? How would some Hong Kong conglomerate own it? Huh. Well, it is giving US more control. According to what this says here, the deal will give US consortium control of key Panama Canal ports amid White House calls to remove them from what it says is Chinese ownership, but it's BlackRock. Ugh. That's not your administration reclaiming it, Trump. If it's BlackRock buying it, how is that? like China willing to go toe to toe on these tariffs was alarming on X. Yeah, I saw that. And there's freaking the rage bait people posting like China says it's going to go to war with America, and it's like it's not what they said. Go to war, tariff war. You forgot a specific word. It's kind of BlackRock is getting the docks. Okay. That is what it says here. The ports buying most of the $22.8 billion port businesses. Wow. The deal with BlackRock-led consortium includes 90% of Panama Ports Company, which is operated by Balboa and Cristobal ports at each end of the canal for 2 decades. I just think America should just take it back. We built it. Thousands of people died building it. Americans. You know what I mean? Okay, I had another thing to talk about, new human species, but I'm gonna save that for tomorrow night. Because I am 30 minutes over my preferred time, if you don't mind. You guys are fantastic though. I really appreciate your support tonight. Thank you very much. Oh, I agree, Cole. Yeah, I don't trust BlackRock at all. Not one bit. No, no, no. But we'll see. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. I'll be back, of course, tomorrow night. And then Friday jams is going to be fun. It's birthday jams. Metastep celebrating 43 months says, I want to see you debate Mike Malice on whatever or whether there are good cops or not. I would never want to debate Mike Malice. He is very smart, incredibly smart, and I just have my opinion, and you can just fuck off.